Morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. Of course, my name is Stephen Reese, and we're here to take it to 8 o'clock. It is what we call Holy Thursday. Yes, it is. As we enter into the Easter weekend, we know that the children are on holidays and things like that, and we hope they're enjoying themselves. I know the kite flying is going to be big on Sunday. I don't know when Chef is here with us. You know, Chef, when is the last time you fly a kite, boy?
Long time, boy.
Long time, boy, Chef, boy.
Long.
Yeah, boy. You know, nowadays, long time people used to make kite, eh?
With flour, boy.
Yeah, with a little flour paste and thing. Now, boy, you're buying kite. Timer does not decide on the road, boy. You understand? Everybody just, you know.
Yeah, man.
And the Mad Bull fever, you know what I mean? Yeah, boy. But it's all happening in the middle of all of this as elections. And after this weekend, we're down the home stretch. So things are heating up, things are getting very interesting. We're going to take a look at the front page of the paper this morning. We have Janice Lerman-Creaky coming in. Janice, of course, good friend of mine. She's actually on my committee for Run, Stefan Run. And she's actually going to be going up in the Martin West. So under PEP. So I tell her pass through this morning, she'll get a little breakfast. We'll chat for a few, you know, see how the campaign going. And, well, I didn't tell, well, she reached out to me, eh? And I tell her, right, no problem, passing Thursday. You know what I mean? I don't reach out. I don't really call. I stop doing anything, you know. I figure if you want to come on the show, you will either send an email or you will message or you'll make a call. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't run down people. I think Breaking Dawn is more, unless it's like some economic vibration, you know, some economics or that kind of thing, and outside of the set segments with like Behind the Badge and, you know, Eden Heights and Set and Dr. Watson and the, you know what I mean? I always have this philosophy that I think Breaking Dawn, the power of Breaking Dawn is the people show. You know, this is where you call in and, you know what I mean? You know? So when you overbook it now, boy, it's be tight, boys. Get tight, boy. Especially when you have some long breaks, boy. You know what I mean? So, you know, we maneuver ourselves. Coming down to the end of the month, I am off to St. Thomas. This will be after, yeah. Thomas and I, good partner, you know?
Yeah?
So St. Thomas, I'm going to be up there for a few days for their carnival. I think we're flying out. Chris, when are we flying out? On the 29th? Chris, like you didn't hear me yet. Chris, like you have our headphones on.
And Chris now come in. How Chris now come in? You go back.
Chris, breakfast ready. Oh, you see the answer. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You see how you answer? Wabben. You think? No, when we flying? On the 29th? All right, cool, man. All right, so we're going to be out there for... Breaking Dawn will be live from St. Thomas from the 30th to, I think, the 2nd. Okay. 30, 31... No, in April. 31, 2.
You go in April and come back me.
And then the 3rd is the Saturday and the 4th is the Sunday, yeah. Okay. We have 3 shows in St. Thomas. And we're coming back on the 4th of May. So we'll be ready to go on the 5th of May. All right, so, yeah. That's part of the Synergy TV World Tour this year. Yeah, all right, Christian started the World Tour, you know. He went Las Vegas. Yeah. You went Sin City and come back as Saint, yes? I don't know. I don't know why.
Oh, boy.
All right, so I'll tell you what front page of the paper this morning on this Thursday. Let me just read through some of these headlines. Gunmen strike after political meeting. Gifted footballer shot dead. Junior Benjamin, the other day you say, all you have it under control. Just the other day, 2 days ago, Benjamin jumped out. Decrease in murder rate in comparison and gain all kind of statistics. And then in a paragraph in the article, he described the situation as under control. But right after a political meeting, a gifted footballer was shot dead. We have a picture of that director, the footballer. Yeah, I think we have that headline there. You can pop it up, man. Yeah? Yeah. 17-year-old footballer shot and killed in La Hoquita. Could you imagine that, boy? Boy, right after a political meeting, gunmen pull up, kill the man. You understand? And these political meetings just have police presence and things like that, eh? So you could imagine, they were just waiting for the meeting to finish, and the police, everybody gone, let me go and kill. But the TTPS telling you the crime situation under control. Well, boy, that is under control. I don't want to see out of hand. Huh? And then man heckles PNM speakers at the Go Martin rally. So we had a heckler. Oh, good Lord. Daulat opposes 2 HEC projects in Sando West. So we're going to just take a peep here. Which 2 HEC? UNC candidate for San Fernando West, Dr. Michael Daulat, signaled his opposition to two proposed HEC public housing projects proposed for San Fernando, addressing a UNC rally at Pagoda Car Park, Independence Avenue, San Fernando. Well, he began by hitting the tenure of Faris Al-Rawi. He said Al-Rawi promised 50,000 new jobs, which had not materialized. I'm looking to see if it's any one of those houses that we showed yesterday that Al-Rawi was beating his chest about, telling the people it's like going to a resort. But yeah, I couldn't help myself, I do a little TikTok video yesterday. I couldn't stop laughing, When I listen back to the clip, the man said, could you imagine this compound? It's like coming to a resort. I don't know what resort he's talking about. Those houses look like houses you built back in the 1950s, in the early days now in development in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, boy. In this modern era, if you're gonna give low-income houses, I understand going up and stuff. I'm looking at the size of the house, the amount of people in the family. But I'm sorry, but I have this stupid philosophy that even poor people deserve some decent type of housing.
Of course.
In order to lift them and their mentality out of that position of poverty then. I don't know, I just dotish now. I just stupid like that. I stupidly think so, And
I think that should be the whole gist of everything. To raise people above.
You must elevate people out of the current situation they're in. The only way that you could elevate them is to inspire them.
Correct.
The only way you can inspire them is with proper development in their communities. You clean up the communities. I always say, never undervalue paint on a wall.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
So, I look back at it yesterday and I say,
quick fix.
That. Anyhow, you see me? They like it, so I go tell them. Irate man heckles PNM speakers at the Go Martin rally. An irate man heckled PNM candidates as they spoke at the party's rally in the Go Martin Central Secondary School on April 16, becoming the center of attention and drawing the ire of party supporters. The man noticeably not wearing PNM colors heckled the Go Martin Mayor Aquila Glasgow and the Go Martin West candidate Hans Devines as they addressed supporters, including former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. He shouted nonsense and questioning who had benefited from PNM policies. Who had benefited, oh God, it's split it up in two words, so who had benefited from PNM policies while the speakers were on stage. And a little heckler there, boy. Manifesto launched 10 days ahead of election. Young says we keep our promises. And 6 of the priorities include a new chapter in government and public service, safer communities, and a secure country. A nation of learners, leaders, and innovators. sustainable energy infrastructure and climate resilience, a dynamic and inclusive economy for all, wellness, dignity, and opportunity in every community. I don't even think I need to go past page 7, I think I could end the news there right there, Farley says Tobago not getting its fair share. Finance Ministry says U.S. Border Protection Finance Ministry and U.S. Border Protection sign MOU. Penal man, look, the TTPS side under control, right? Probably penal man headline for me. Here we go, penal. Penal man beats cop, spits on another, and eats the broken police car glass. I know it have a saying, eat grass. But he going to eat glass. eating glass and all that. Oh, God, Lord. The man beat up one police, spit on the next one, and then eat the police glass, the broken. Here is story. An early morning police attempt to enforce a protection order against a penal man took a wild turn, sending both the suspect and an officer to receive medical treatment. Police said 4 officers responded to a report of a breach of protection order and threats to kill at Bemal Branch Trace, San Francisco Road, Penal, around 2 a.m. on April 16th. Where they met a 36-year-old man brandishing a cutlass, acting violently, threatening to kill his neighbors and burn down their houses. The neighbors, who are also the suspect's relatives, oh Lord, Father, it gets worse, also have an ongoing court matter against the man for arson. Well, police attempted to arrest the suspect, but he became extremely aggressive, and a struggle ensued. And during the scuffle, the suspect allegedly struck one of the officers several times while spitting repeatedly on another officer. How? How? It's 2 all here, Dread. It's one man. The man done brandishing a cutlass. What kind of force all went? He was eventually subdued, arrested, handcuffed, and placed in the backseat of the police pickup, where he slammed his head against the rear glass, causing it to shatter. He then began biting off pieces of glass and chewing on them. You know what? I just go and close the papers at this point, and let me just tell you about Olive's house. Yeah, I don't think we need to go further. This show is viewed internationally as well, and I really don't want to give the international audience, I don't want them to feel that this is a madhouse. It's not, from hecklers to man eating glass and beating police and spitting on them to unfortunate situation with a 17-year-old footballer getting, shot dead after a political meeting to, I'm not able. Yeah. This is, Fellas, Olive's house. Let me just go to Olive's house because I'm frightened to turn the page. I don't want to turn the page in the paper. So Olive's house, senior care facility located in the serene Sangre Chiquito area of Sangre Grande at Rosie Latchman Avenue, Eastern Main Road, James Smart Village. And of course, it's beautifully situated, spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards, assisted living quarters, all required amenities. All right, freedom of movement, comfort, support to your loved ones in their senior years, operated 24/7. The staff is professional, qualified geriatric personnel, hot meals prepared daily, just like what we're getting on Breaking Dawn this morning. Well, at least the boys in the back does get hot. I just had to get cold because I had to wait to go to the break and all kind of thing. Because somehow or the other, chef does always finish around that timing. Now, the service is always warm and friendly. All clients are treated with the respect and dignity that their ears demand. And you can find out more about the services offered by contacting Olive South Senior Care Facility on 232-6367, 291-7919, or 3744-165. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. Also, Chef Shiraz himself, he has the 3 courses. All of them start on the 26th of April. The Creative International Cuisine, the Certificate in Culinary Arts program, the cake decorating, and there is a payment plan available. Job opportunities also available. We'll find out more a little bit later on this morning. And all you need to do is call or WhatsApp Chef on 372-4639 or 737-5097. Start your own business, become employed in the culinary field, and start earning and even traveling. The opportunities are there for you. Also, let me get Flona. So we want to remind you that no matter the space or the budget, your home deserves more than just security. It deserves armor security powered by Flow in partnership with All Pro, a home security solution that protects what matters most for just $4 a day. Visit Flow in store or online at discoverflow.co for details. Flow, bringing security home. And do not forget, Run Stefan Run is definitely on Sunday, May 25th. We have a complimentary breakfast that we'll be giving out after the run. Medals for all participants. Register now, please. We are giving to 2 charities, supporting 2 charities this year. And those 2 charities are the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago and, of course, the Couva Children Crisis Center. We would like to give them something substantial, but that would require you all coming out in your numbers. All right, I know everybody tied into the election. It's $200 to register, $200 to support. You're getting your t-shirt. Look, I have one polo this morning, are blue. I mean, I've been wearing them. The first 200 people to register online. You're inside for our polo. We have other types of jerseys as well that we're going to package and give you all when you come to collect your bag. Over 40,000 in cash prizes, from a first prize of $5,000 to a 10th place prize of $500. And I tell you what, you want to get registered now, because for the non-competitive people, not everybody have to compete. You're also coming for the fun of it and for the healthy aspect of it. And you're coming to support the charities, right? So you come out, you have your little fun, you take your little walk, throughout the 5K course, you take a walk, wherever you decide to do. And when you come back, you got your breakfast. And, we have tons of giveaways for all of the non-competitive persons as well. So if you're non-competitive, we have giveaways for you. If you are competitive, it's cash prizes. All right? We also have tickets, 2 tickets to Tobago to give away, courtesy Gigi's Travel. We have a dinner and a lunch for 2, courtesy Wheelhouse Restaurant, Wheelhouse Restaurant down in Shagaramas. Terrific restaurant, terrific ambience. So we have a lunch for 2 and a dinner for 2 to give away. We also have 2 tickets to Curacao, courtesy Cal. All right, so, and lots more. All right, so register today, trinbagoevents.com. You could still register online. Walk-in registration starts on Tuesday. I will be here on Tuesday, so at Synergy TV, 19 Arpita Avenue in Woodbrook. With that, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll open the phone line, take some calls. Stay tuned. I heard, you saw the article where the Minister of Health said he was bullied at St. Mary's? But like everybody when St. Mary's get bullied now. Anyhow, stay tuned. Lord.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
At the age of 12 years old, I attended Bishop Anstey High School. At the time, I didn't have access to a laptop and my mom couldn't afford it. But thankfully to the UNC government, I was able to have access to one, and it was so much easier to not have to worry about sending in my assignments on time and I'm so grateful. Thanks, Auntie Cams. When UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political advertisement.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with All Pro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Whether we are on the road or in a fest, we sure to mash it up. Cause we bring the energy, that's who we be. We party till we jump. Hey, until I leave. Yeah, man, God, you ready for this one? I'm ready. Okay, let's go. I see people, plenty people. I see people, VIP people.
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
Don't miss the exciting Easter specials happening at GTA Supermarkets. Brunswick sardine and soya oil, 106 grams, 2 for $19.99. Nickerson bone salted Alaskan pollock fillet, 6 ounces, 2 for $19.99. Rosemont Vienna sausage, 142 grams, 4 for $19.99. Tang drink mix, 13 grams, 7 for $19.99. Island Pride green peas and carrots, 400 grams, 3 for $19.99. Eve whole kernel corn, 340 grams, 2 for $19.99. Eve dried pigeon peas, 400 grams, 2 for $19.99. Chef made pure vinegar, 500 ml, 6 for $19.99. Soft and pretty paper towels, 2 count, 2 for $19.99. Carlton's Choice bathroom tissue 12 pack, $19.99. Plus many more items. Specials valid until April 21st, 2025. JTA Supermarkets, where your total bill always costs less.
The biggest 5K in TNT takes place Sunday, May 25th at QRC. Start time 6 a.m. Run, step on, run. Breakfast inclusive. The highest payout of prize money for a 5K with a first prize of $5,000 and cash prizes up to 10th place. Lots of giveaway and medals for all participants. Registration is $200. Get registered now online at trinbagoevents.com. Call 345-3380 and 482-5531. Or visit Stefan Reese Production on Facebook for more info. Part proceeds goes to the Autistic Society of TNT and the Coover Children's Crisis Center.
The St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2025 on May 6th. Pure Jazz featuring Mateo Mancuso. On May 8th, Grammy-nominated Jasmine Horn.
I remember you.
On May 7th, Kingdom Night, Maverick City Music. Gospel powerhouse Tasha Cobbs Leonard. On May 9th, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer unite. Young Brother, Patrice Roberts, Ricky T, The Story. On May 10th, the world unite for World Beats. Nigeria's Ruga. Joe Duet Feely. Summer Walker. The ultimate celebration on May 11th. Ronald Boo Hinkson. John Legend's soulful voice. Dance under the stars to Earth, Wind and Fire's hits. Purchase tickets at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
Anytime you see this band cross the stage, we gon' be the last man standing. From the time we shake up the band, watch the people them start to jam, we'll be the last man standing. From the time we reach on the stage, we gon' mash up everything now. Everything gon' mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. The whole party gon' mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. Just call me Mr. Mash Up. Everything I get mash up.
care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Hey, it's me, Nigel Frame Fabian. Long time no see. I am inviting you to buy a Presentation College San Fernando 3-car raffle ticket. Your contribution will go a long way.
Presentation College San Fernando's 3-car raffle.
What's our blessing?
The deadline for ticket purchase is Wednesday, 16th April. Tickets are only $100, and with each chance, you get a shot at cruising in luxury. 3 brand new MG motor cars, courtesy Massey Motors, up for grabs. Get your tickets now at islandetickets.com. Teachers, pupils, parents, alumni members. Also, Dominican Bookstore in St. Finbars, Bobby's Bar Currap, Mirage, Westside Arima, JTA Supermarkets nationwide, Christina Shoes nationwide, Bellini Drugs, Ateliers by the Bar, 519C3 Mall, Sion's Royal Road, Ramsing Sports Cuba and Chaguanas, Sona Jewelers, Chaguanas and Pinal, all Extra Foods, all Cost Cutter Supermarkets, all Police Credit Union branches, in Accessorima and Port of Spain, Disco Mart Tuna Puna, Jumbo Foods Barataria, all Kenny Sports Stores, Legends Bar Point Fortin, Crosby St. James, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Cinnamon Drug Sagre Grande, WAC Radio, Mart's Liquor Palace, Ego Martin Main Road, Southern Food Basket, Coffee Street, San Fernando. The deadline for ticket purchase is Wednesday, 16th April.
For more info, call 752-9758 or 652-2311.
All funds in aid of school upgrade. Presentation College San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. With a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal, the fish combo, the fish sandwich combo. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mars this year! I don't hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive parties, the juve, the street parade, and the competitions in pan, mass, and calypso. And don't talk about soca monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mars is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you let we go Vincy Mars this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mars 2025!
The following is a paid political advertisement.
Every year, citizens are being burdened. Central bank data shows price increases from 2015 to 2024. Bread and cereals, 39.8% increase. Meats, 45.7% increase. Milk, cheese and eggs, 31.7% increase. Butter, margarine and edible oils, 66% increase. That is the legacy of this PNM government.
Time to rise up, TNT. Vote UNC.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Wow, it's 2 o'clock on the 15th of April. You might recall 1 week ago a letter was sent to the Prime Minister based on his promise to pay $1 million to the survivors of the Piarco tragedy. Yesterday, the deadline at 4 o'clock has passed. We've received no word officially from the Prime Minister or anyone on his behalf, notwithstanding that his office had in fact acknowledged the receipt of our letter. Maybe he's too caught up in the politicking to have taken a moment to consider the promise should have been met. But as they've said, many have said before, that a promise is a comfort. I shan't say to fools, but certainly to people in need. And I expect, given time, before the next election, I look forward to the Prime Minister finding conscience to deal with this matter. And if not, certainly the next government, from the 20th of April, will do what is right and proper for those family members who continue to suffer the infamy of what has happened, the pain and grief. And I promise my Prime Minister, not yet met. Promises, maybe not this one, this promise.
All right, folks, so that is Prakash Ramadan there a couple days ago on the 15th. Remember, Prakash is one of the lawyers, or is the lawyer for the families of the divers. This $1 million was offered to the divers' families. They gave until the 15th of April. It's well paid by the 15th of April. So Prakash Ramadan, upon the families not receiving anything after this big announcement, comes out and puts out a statement saying, well, here we are the 15th of April, and nothing, you know what I mean? But hold and stick a pin in that right there. We have some breaking news coming out this morning from the airport, the Piarco airport, where, let me just give you the information here, people. Serious incident. We were just talking about crime. But don't worry, Junior Benjamin say they have everything under control. Right? One man is dead and another wounded following a shooting just outside the arrivals exit at the Piarco International Airport early this morning. Police described the incident as a well-planned and executed it. The deceased has been identified as Hakim Kwash, also known as Sowers of Maraval. Right? We have some footage here. We're going to get it up. But this is another incident here now. Imagine that. Man going to put on a hit. Well, this is one man. This I think this is the other one. That's now, eh? Right, this is the wounded man. One man is wounded. This is the wounded individual. We do have footage of the dead man, which we would not show. But there is the vehicle, the video of the vehicle. Right. This apparently was the vehicle, and like they light up that. All right? But this is somebody coming through arrivals, eh, man? And men pull up in the airport, eh, man? And kill the man. Right? The airport, eh? Where tourists come in. Right? Early this morning. But don't worry. Benjamin say, we learn from the SOE. We have it under control. Yeah? Yeah, man. Crime under control. Right? We have one of the pieces of the PNM manifesto in the paper this morning, man. So, what is it? What's part of the manifesto? That's nowhere. Let me find it. Let me find it. That's nowhere. It was somewhere here. Where is it? It disappeared? But like it never existed? Okay, I'll find it now. I didn't just read out part of that. You know, it disappeared. I can't find it now. No, that's the headline. But what I'm saying is, oh, look at here. Safer communities and a secure country. But a man getting gunned down outside the airport after all in power for 10 years. That's where crime reach. You understand? One witness, according to the Ian Allen Network, big up Ian Allen this morning, he on the ball. One eyewitness said, quote, this person was coming into the airport as well, eh? They said, that was the fastest I ever cleared customs. Passed through the side door and was told not to turn left. I saw him being attended to. I was very disappointed by the lack of security and police. No contingency plans in place. Very sad state. They looked confused and didn't know what to do. No safety for passengers, end quote. And that is courtesy Ian Allen Network. All right? We all look at that footage. That the footage I sent for all, yeah? But how mean see that? All right now, what happened? All right now? All right, cool. I'll tell you, Lord. So I'll tell you what, we're going to the phone line, 327-7400. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago. Huh? Yeah, I tell you, this is a chaotic little you know. We talk about that man beating up police, spitting on our next one, eating glass. And now we have a hit put on at the airport. Yeah. Morning. Nice hour?
Morning.
Morning, morning.
Morning, Stefan. Morning.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Well, boy, we living in the wild, wild west, boy.
Well, that's what's going on.
And you know, Stefan, you know the most ironic thing about this whole thing? Imagine the Prime Minister putting out his manifesto. So basically, a manifesto is a promises of things that you want to do. We always do it for the last 9 years.
But this is what everybody has been asking. You didn't drop from the sky and land there. You've been there.
But you know the other thing, he criticizing the yellow team, saying, "But how they gonna pay for it? How you gonna pay for it, partner? If you say that have no money for the other team to do it, so then how you gonna do it? You're gonna wave a magic wand? Listen, miss me with that nonsense. This government has failed every single way, and because it failed its duty to the people, it failed its duty to secure the people. The airport is supposed to be your most secure port of entry. These criminals and bandits, they don't care anymore. They have no respect for authority. They have no respect for the police service, because you have a government that is failing, and by transition, every system that the government have in terms of security and services to the people going to fail.
Yeah.
It rotten from the top, so it rotten all the way down. So you could imagine this happening in any country, in an airport.
In an airport,
you have to be mad. The airport security and the customs and all these arms, these pieces of apparatus from the Ministry of National Security, you know. You understand? Fail here, you know. Anyway, Stefan boy.
Yeah, man.
You have one more week to dismiss them. Have a good one.
Okay, no problem.
And enjoy your weekend.
Yeah,
we'll
man.
talk soon.
Director, check the chat, and I'll send something for you there. All right? Let me go in again. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Morning.
The security guards at the airport, their purpose there is to run you when you park there waiting on arrivals, and to give you a ticket if
That's
you're
so true.
waiting on the outskirts of the airport. If you're waiting, they come and run you from there. That's the purpose of the security guard. And another thing, I'm going to Tobago for this weekend. But had I known, if you had only told us on your show that they had a resort in South open up, I wouldn't have waste my money and go to Tobago. I would have go to the resort. I vex now when I waste so much money. I would have go to my resort. And when I look at one of the resort houses, I remember a Mokojumbi. You see them legs? The stilts is Mokojumbi down there, you know. It gonna happen like Greenville again. Flood. Check, wait for the flood.
All right,
okay,
darling, no
have a
problem.
good weekend.
You too.
Okay.
She said she going to Tobago, but if she only knew it at a resort, dog. Hey, no, she make me laugh for that one, no, but this is serious business here. Back to serious business. There's no laughing matter by the airport. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir, good morning.
Morning, my brother. Go ahead.
Normally, when you pass through the airport, you see a lot of airport authority security. But if these fellas show up with automatic weapons, I mean, them fellas with pistol can really go against them fellas.
Well, caller, if you look at the guys, where's the shot that I asked? I said we all look at that footage. The kind of close-up shot at the side with all of the police. The police put on all the little thing down on the ground now. We just call it the markers.
Yeah.
All live bullet.
Yeah.
All live bullet.
So automatic weapons. You can't go up against an automatic weapon with a pistol because once they turn that on you.
My brother, didn't they call a state of emergency to deal with high-powered rifles?
But you see who's here in the police service? He look like Grover from Sesame Street if it deployment pitch.
Oh, God, all right, cool, man. Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, annexing quick.
Yeah.
I'm watching you run Stefan run poster and I see you have $40,000 in prizes, right?
Yeah, cash and prizes, yeah.
Right. Well, I would have $40,000 is not what the government say that the opposition giving people to back them, you know.
Oh gosh! I like that one. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. My thing out since carnival. It's a good thing it out since carnival, because they might have said that in true. Lord Father, yeah, I tell you. Oh God, look, Piarco, a man who just travel, boy. Piarco.
You know, when the government trying and getting through with what they're trying, people condemning them to, you know, we are asking for diversification. So we have tourism of different models.
Yes.
We have eco-tourism, we have luxury tourism, we have sports tourism, health tourism. Now we're trying different things. Crime tourism. So we welcome tourists to the country, to a nice scene of getting murdered as soon as they come out of immigration. You know, people leave here and go quite in Syria and think to fight war and there, and then we doing that right here. You know how expensive and how much, remember you coming in with all your US and you wouldn't be leaving with none of them because you'll be living in a casket. That is economy.
Yeah.
That is bringing foreign exchange in the country and making sure it remain here. Great as the PNM, what you going to do again? What going on with Facebook?
No, but we get banned from Facebook. Chris, did you find out why we were banned? We're trying to figure out why Facebook banned us. I don't know what's going on with Zuckerberg and them.
Anytime I just mention PNM and Rowley, they're blocking me on Facebook. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I just put a word before Rowley, starting with K, but I can't see that on TV. Have a good morning, Steph, and enjoy the weekend and be safe outside.
No problem. Yeah, you too. Wow. I'll take one more, and then, of course, we got to take a little break. We'll come back and take some more calls. But this is a serious, serious matter here, you know. You cannot tell me Piarco Airport, man po inong hit. Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
I happen to be looking at the PNM rally tonight. And this Keith Rowley does really say some things about some people. You know that man called John Jeremy a dog?
Yeah, because the man endorsed the opposition, all of a sudden he's a dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember when Stuart Young make the Z word? Make it public in the right? But Camille Robinson Regis use the J word. These people and then getting to be a real dictatorship type of government. They could say what they want. Stefan, they're selling all the assets at Trinidad quietly. Long Sokela Mall gone. I think that gone. So you have that. The Police Service Commission under control. The election boundaries under control. The Police Service Association under control. Stefan, heaven help us in this country.
Yeah, but you know,
if we don't get rid of this government, it's total dictatorship. Look how you build a Bazier house by selling raffle tickets. Yes, we stupid. You understand? That building cost nearly over $100 million to build.
Yeah.
Come on, I mean, Trinidad had to be naive, and the supporters just sit down there and listening and laughing and watching these guys. Why? I don't know. We had to pray hard.
All right, man. Yeah. And I told people that I said, you know, when you have politicians like, you know, you have the Prime Minister and people like that getting involved in independent institutions, business, and calling the shots, what you have is a dictatorial element sneaking in. And I said that back in 2018-19. It was before the pandemic. But nobody didn't take me on. They say I'm mad. We take a break. When we come back from the break, we will come back to the phone line. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
Businesses win with lower taxes. Families win with no property taxes. You will win with dialysis clinics. Families will win when we give them legal firearms to defend their home. And the senior citizens will win of having doctors visit senior citizens in their homes. Our children will learn with laptops, textbooks, expanded gate, and scholarships.
When UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Don't miss the exciting Easter specials happening at GTA Supermarkets. Brunswick sardine and soya oil, 106 grams, 2 for $19.99. Nickerson bone salted Alaskan pollock fillet, 6 ounces, 2 for $19.99. Rosemont Vienna sausage, 142 grams, 4 for $19.99. Tang drink mix, 13 grams, 7 for $19.99. Island Pride green peas and carrots, 400 grams, 3 for $19.99. Eve whole kernel corn, 340 grams, 2 for $19.99. Eve dried pigeon peas, 400 grams, 2 for $19.99. Chef made pure vinegar, 500 ml, 6 for $19.99. Soft and pretty paper towels, 2 count, 2 for $19.99. Carlton's Choice bathroom tissue 12 pack, $19.99. Plus many more items. Specials valid until April 21st, 2025. JTA Supermarkets, where your total bill always costs less.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji, 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
Retail Financing is offering you 5% on a fixed deposit for 5 years and over with upfront interest. Contact our central office at 238-6716 or our San Fernando office at 242-9944. You don't want to miss this great opportunity. Invest today and watch your investment work for you.
The St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2025 on May 6th. Pure Jazz featuring Mateo Mancuso. On May 8th, Grammy-nominated Jasmine Horn. On May 7th, Kingdom Night, Maverick City Music. Gospel powerhouse Tasha Cobbs Leonard. On May 9th, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer unite. Young Brother, Patrice Roberts, Ricky T, The Story. On May 10th, the world unite for World Beats. Nigeria's Ruga. Joe Duet Feely. Summer Walker. The ultimate celebration on May 11th. Ronald Boo Hinkson. John Legend's soulful voice. Dance under the stars to Earth, Wind and Fire's hits. Purchase tickets at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
Coloring your hair is now easy with Bijan Easy Color for Men. Bijan's advanced cream formula prevents stains and drips, and it gets rid of the gray in 10 minutes. Bijan Easy Color for Men for a natural color at no gray.
Whether we are on the road or in a fence, we sure to mash it up. Cause we bring the energy, that's who we be. We party till we jump. Hey, till yeah, man, boy, you ready for this one? I'm ready. Okay, let's go. I see people, plenty people. I see people, VIP people. The biggest 5K in TNT takes place Sunday, May 25th at QRC. Start time 6 a.m. Run, step on, run. Breakfast inclusive. The highest payout of prize money for a 5K with a first prize of $5,000 and cash prizes up to 10th place. Lots of giveaway and medals for all participants. Registration is $200. Get registered now online at trinbagoevents.com. Call 345-3380 and 482-5531 or visit Stefan Reese Production on Facebook for more info. Part proceeds goes to the Autistic Society of TNT and the Couva Children's Crisis Center.
Before
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the Natural Products Number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson Omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Consult Vedic astrologer Tulasi Prasad, who offers profound insights into an individual's life path and astrology journey in Trinidad and Tobago. Master can guide you with astrology and horoscope readings, love spell casting, family disputes, marriage problems, health problems, job and business problems. Master also is experienced in effective black magic removal remedies, negative energy removal remedies, reuniting loved ones, and many more. To get Master's guidance, call us now.
At +1 868 39 87547, located in Trinidad and Tobago.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Healthy hair starts with Shamir. Restore starved, damaged, dropping hair with Shamir herbal hair products. Formulated scientifically with aloe, ratchet, and panthenol for growth and nourishment. Shamir.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
We know how it sounds. Another speech, another promise. It's too good to be true. You're right to feel that way, because for too long, we've been told to expect less, to accept less. But this time, it's different. The UNC is ready to invest in you, in education that excites, industries that inspire, and opportunity that lifts us all. It's not a dream, it's a plan. On April 28th, vote UNC, because when UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political advertisement.
All right, people, so welcome back to Breaking Dawn. We're just about 5 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. I want to remind you about Jameson. All right, Jameson, boost your immune system with Jameson immunity products to fight off the seasonal sniffles, such as their cold fighter with echinacea, vitamin C chews with the honey lemon flavor, and cultural showcases throughout the island. This year, the arts component is truly unique. And you're going to see an incredible collaboration between local and global talents, bringing St. Lucia's creative spirit to life in stunning new ways. And of course, you can get your tickets for the Jazz and Arts Festival by going to stluciajazzandartsfestival.com. All right, make sure to check them out. And do not forget, people, Run Stefan Run. Get registered now online. All right, get registered now. All right, go register online, pay with a debit card or your credit card, fill out the information, and get there on May 25th. 2 terrific charities that we're giving to. We're looking to see everybody come out and support the cause, all right? So make sure and get registered early so that we could distribute early. The earlier everybody registers is the earlier we can distribute. All right? So moving on from that, I want to just go back to the phone line for about 5 minutes here before we take the next break. We have Janice in studio with us, and we're going to chat with her. What? There was an event. I am hearing here there was an event on Sunday. $5,000 a plate event. Interesting. Okay, let me take a few calls. Let me get back to the murder by the airport gentleman. Hello, good morning. Yeah, morning, man.
Good morning.
Yep, what's up?
Yes, Stefan, if I tell you something, about 2 Mondays ago, I went to that airport with a friend to meet somebody who come from Guyana. And, you know, we reached kind of early, around after 8 minutes to 9, right? And we went in the car park. And the person said, boy, look, they're going to take a leak here. And I alone remain in that car. And I get frightened in that car park just so you know, Stephen. Because when I watch around that car park, it had no security, nothing, and all kind of people passing there, boy. I said, boy, if a bandit come, he taking my car just so I'm going, I don't come out and give him it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that place, and we never see no security. Even when we went and pick up the post, we have seen no security. And that did go through Stefan. And next thing I'm going to say quick, when you show me them houses, what we bring down in Saudi, boy, Stefan, I cried for my black people, boy. I say, if it's that, they had to give people, boy, Stefan, boy. We in a real bad place, boy. And to see what that lady saying, boy, how great is the PNM, boy? Oh, God, boy. My black people, I a black man to here, my black people don't accept nothing, boy. Like, we know what is good for we, boy. Oh, gosh, let me come out at this thing, man, and tell we self, boy, we deserve better than this because we slave people, boy. And we live in a trade not today. And for a man to give you something like that, where you could put dogs in it, and you accepting that, something wrong with these people, Stefan, boy. I feel that to my heart as a black man. Not so we have to go, brother.
All right, man. Cool, man. I hear you, my brother. And I agree with you 100%. I think people's standards are so low that, you know, they don't understand. When you raise your standard, now you have to demand better. You understand what I'm saying? But if your standard is low, your expectations are low, you will accept anything. You understand? And we had to do better than that. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Stefan, I want to say nothing about people's dog and thing. I want you to say a thing. Look, the Chinese man, the Prime Minister, the teacher, you know, he said about thing about camera. I wanted to say, PNM people is really dog. This morning, thank God, he said the man is a dog. PNM will do anything and get you in this country. Anything. I know people backing and saying Kikwali was right. That's how the life is, Stefan.
What, they're saying he was right with what?
How about Kamla? You're right to say about Kamla, not the Chinese man or Kikwali say it. Right? About this, and you know, people back that boy up. And I want to call him man name. All of them is, most of them is dog boy. Not
all right.
That's all life is. Thank you.
All right, no problem. But listen, I would not encourage anybody to refer to anybody. I mean, I know you're talking about the PNM as in the politicians in the PNM, not necessarily the supporter, but when you say the PNM, but it could be taken as that you're saying, you know, PNM and the supporters and all kind of thing. But let me don't go to those lengths where we start to name call. Not because Rowley get up on our platform and say John Jeremy's a dog, and let me don't resort to those kind of things. Let me don't sink to that level, right? We have to stay above that. Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, listen. If you are going out on a report of a breach of protection order where allegedly the person is violent, What do you think you should go with? Besides your firearm,
A taser?
right? You have tasers.
Yeah, a
You
taser.
have baton.
Yeah.
You have tie straps, Stefan. But you know what is one of the issues in the service, Stefan? You don't have the backup. Because you send out a bunch of children there and you don't have the backup. One person is being effective or doing what they're performing in the way they're supposed to perform.
Right.
You don't really have the backup because if you and in any case if you restrain the prisoner, right, the suspect, and you place him in the back, what is preventing you from sitting in the back and ensuring that that did not happen after? You understand? Mr. Benjamin, I have respect for him. I mean, I know him personally and stuff, but there is so much he can do. Maybe when he went there, the budget was blown away and he cannot afford this. But it's kind of ridiculous, Stefan. It's kind of. But did you hear this with our esteemed Prime Minister? What he said?
What he said?
He said, "I am in charge now. When you're not in charge, you cannot attack. And now that I am in charge, I am going to do what I'm saying I'm going to do." Isn't that a joke? Okay, Stefan.
All right, no problem. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll take this final caller here, and then we got to take a break, and we get to Janice Lemon Cricky. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, man. What's up?
Who was called the Rottweiler? So we gonna leave that day.
Right.
Yeah, two other things. Together with the plans that they have for crime, we need to do something like El Salvador. And once you're declared a member of a gang or a terrorist gang, wherever it is, we need to build jail to lock you up. So a few of them who are locked up will allow the rest of us to live comfortable and safe. And until that happens, we're just talking and bumping the government, passing laws, and nothing happens because they ain't going after the criminals and they ain't holding nobody.
Right.
There's another issue happening within the PNM. It was said or alleged that the 1% give instructions that George Young will be the Prime Minister. The people in the PNM, the aspiring young people like Foster Cummins and the other Fiona Manning and all of these fellows who wanted to become the leader of the party was denied that opportunity. So right now the PNM want to lose to get rid of George Young and Rowley so that they now can have a free and fair election to elect a new leader. And that's what we're going to continue. But this is a holy weekend.
All right, cool, man.
Hope chefs cooking something good. I hope chefs cooking something good.
Oh, yeah.
It's Passover, and we're going into a comfortable period. So this time, we don't want to smile and laugh. We just want to be comfortable and enjoy ourselves in the religious movement. You have a good weekend.
You too, my brother. Yeah, man. All right, so I got to hold up there. Just on a side note, I've been taking it up. You know who real cracking me up by on the platform? Foster Cummins, I listened to something where Foster Cummins talking. Is the way he said it to her. You have a kind of little charisma about him, You have a little, someday. But I listened to the man and I real cracking up, boy. The man started talking about something with some $50,000. Some man come and say he get the other day and think and get a whole story and tell him man to go and get a Chinese pen marker or some kind of thing with his scratch. And, listen, the man get a whole story. I sit down and take it there. I mean, I ain't get no credibility the way he said, but I just say, and the way he talking, it's like, I had to laugh. I'm telling you, he entertaining. Anyway, we take a break. When we come back from the break, we got Janice Lemon Cricky with us. She's the candidate for the Martin West. We also have some breakfast from Chef. Chef, what did you do this morning?
We did some sweet potatoes, some cassava, some plantains. We tossed up with a little green spices and seasoning as well. We have some tempura shrimp, and we have some pink salmon in a nice glazed sauce as well too.
All right, nice man. You all will see a picture of that when we return. You ain't going to see my plate. I'm going to know. So stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
We know how it sounds. Another speech, another promise. It's too good to be true. You're right to feel that way, because for too long, we've been told to expect less, to accept less. But this time, it's different. The UNC is ready to invest in you, in education that excites, industries that inspire, and opportunity that lifts us all. It's not a dream, it's a plan. On April 28th, vote UNC, because when UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political advertisement.
The biggest 5K in TNT takes place Sunday, May 25th at QRC. Start time 6 a.m. Run, step on, run. Breakfast inclusive. The highest payout of prize money for a 5K with a first prize of $5,000 and cash prizes up to 10th place. Lots of giveaway and medals for all participants. Registration is $200. Get registered now online at trinbagoevents.com. Call 345-3380 and 482-5531. Or visit Stephen Reese Production on Facebook for more info. Part proceeds goes to the Autistic Society of TNT and the Couva Children's Crisis Center.
Don't miss the exciting Easter specials happening at GTA Supermarkets. Brunswick sardine and soya oil, 106 grams, 2 for $19.99. Nickerson bone salted Alaskan pollock fillet, 6 ounces, 2 for $19.99. Rosemont Vienna sausage, 142 grams, 4 for $19.99. Tang drink mix, 13 grams, 7 for $19.99. Island Pride green peas and carrots, 400 grams, 3 for $19.99. Eve whole kernel corn, 340 grams, 2 for $19.99. Eve dried pigeon peas, 400 grams, 2 for $19.99. Chef made pure vinegar, 500 ml, 6 for $19.99. Soft and pretty paper towels, 2 count, 2 for $19.99. Carlton's Choice bathroom tissue 12 pack, $19.99. Plus many more items. Specials valid until April 21st, 2025. JTA Supermarkets, where your total bill always costs less.
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
Real Talk Financing is offering you 5% on a fixed deposit for 5 years and over with upfront interest. Contact our central office at 238-6716 or our San Fernando office at 242-9944. You don't want to miss this great opportunity. Invest today and watch your investment work for you.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with All Pro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Introducing Open Minds primary school lessons 100% online. Get quality education from the comfort of your home. Affordable, expert-led online tuition to help your child succeed. Register today. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or visit www.openminds.education.
Attention everyone. The Office of the Prime Minister Communications has launched a brand new WhatsApp channel designed to keep you informed and connected like never before. Get real-time updates, breaking news, and important information directly from the source. With our WhatsApp channel, you'll always know what's happening when it's happening. Joining is easy. Use your phone camera, scan this QR code, tap follow, and that's it. You're in. Be sure to tap the notification bell to never miss an update. Stay informed, stay empowered. Join the conversation with the Office of the Prime Minister Communications WhatsApp channel today.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Down. Janice, you hide your food. I don't know what Janice hides your food for, you know. Janice is probably one of the few guests that's ever come here on a day when chef is here and actually get breakfast. Understand?
I'm so lucky.
She was
I'm
just
blessed.
She was just having her breakfast, but she hide the food. All right. Now, Janice is a familiar face on the program. Somebody that I'm very familiar with, and we have been involved in the Run Stefan Run.
Correct.
Last year, Christmas party.
That's
Breaking
right.
Run Christmas party as well. So this is somebody that I know. And she's also going up for Diego Martin West under the PEP. Actually, she went orange this morning.
Yes.
But outside of that, she has been on the program and she has been a member of PEP for a while. I think since inception of the party.
Almost, yes, that's correct.
Right, and she has come here for interviews and stuff in the past, in terms of political and non-political things. All right, so she's going up for Diego Martin, but we're going to find out a little bit about her, and you know, the campaign and how it's going. So Janice, welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
Of course, it's always good to see you.
Yes.
And while Chef is dealing with hot cross buns and sweets. Think I'm not supposed to eat.
Well, it's a good thing that your run has been rescheduled, so you have the time.
Yeah, I'll have a little time. I'm a little time there. You know what I mean? We're going to do. But how? I mean, you were announced or you were screened a little late.
Yes.
In the dance, and I'm saying a little late in the context of the seat that you are contesting.
Yes.
Because that seat is historically a PNM stronghold seat.
Correct.
And you know, were you like walking the ground before they announced you as a candidate?
No.
No. Okay. So what have you
This
realized?
is a golden opportunity for me to walk the ground and to hear the cries of the people. But one important point I want to make. Yes, I represent PEP, the Progressive Empowerment Party, but we are under the UNC umbrella.
Right, the Coalition of Armed Interests.
That's correct. So people have been saying to me, oh, we're voting for UNC. And I'm saying, yes, but when you get into that box and you see the ballot paper, you're not going to see the UNC symbol. You are going to see PEP's symbol.
Okay.
That's correct. So this is we are now on the drive to help people to understand that we fall under the UNC umbrella, and that a vote for PEP is a vote for UNC. We, the PEP candidates, will become your member of parliament, and we will be representing you in parliament and also dealing with the issues and solutions in the areas.
Right.
Right?
So you all it's three seats,
Three of us.
three constituencies you're
Yes.
contesting. Brendan Butts, who I actually went to school with, Brendan was always in a higher class than me. He older than me. So, as a young boy compared to Brendan. But we went to St. George's College together. I saw that Brendan is going up against Coleman Burt.
Correct.
And I saw that the political leader, Philip Edward Alexander, is going up against the Prime Minister,
Correct.
Stuart Young.
Yes.
So that's the three seats. But as it relates to the Gomartin West, I mean, in your walks, have you seen some of the other candidates walking as well? Your bounce up Hans, your bounce up Marsha?
No, actually, no. In fact, I would occasionally see Marsha videos cross my TikTok. Well, Hans has his posters, all over the area. But I always tell people that we have to go back to the story of the hare and the tortoise. Right? Everybody thought the hare was going to win.
Right.
But the tortoise took its time, and he plodded, and he kept plodding, and he kept plodding, until eventually he crossed the finishing line.
Right.
So having a lot of posters plastered across the place, it does not guarantee that you're going to win an election.
Right.
I have put up banners throughout the Digger Martin West at strategic points.
Okay.
In fact, the other day, one of my banners was cut.
Serious?
From this, yes. They cut it from the fence, and we happened to see it because we were coming out of Bagatelle at the time. And, I did a live video on it. But you know what? What I said in my video, I said, look, I am not the kind of person that I will go across the road and cut down Mr. Imbert's banner. I'm not that kind of person. My attitude is, not a problem. We shall move on.
Right.
So we were able to put it up on another side of the street so that people coming out of that area will know who I am.
Right.
Walking the ground has been an absolute experience. People are friendly, they are warm. I climbed the 126 steps in Big Yard.
I was to tell Janice, when I see Janice this morning, I say, well, Janice, Janice drop some weight.
Yes.
Because better I did go up in the election just to get the opportunity to walk. Because the kind of walk all you walk in, all you short or lose, I telling you,
Yes.
You lose a little thing.
Yes, I have.
I'm telling you.
I have.
But I'm telling you, I am watching some of them who I know, that from all the different parties that I know was a little, and I say, well, Stefan, better you be somebody, campaign manager or something, boy, and get anything and have to walk with them because now you're going to lose some weight.
Well,
you understand?
Come and walk with us in Digger Martin.
Oh God, no, I can't do that.
You will definitely lose the weight.
But
anyway.
no, I say just the walking aspect because it's a lot of walking.
It is.
I don't think people understand how huge a constituency is and where the boundaries actually run until you are a candidate in an election and you have to walk it. That is the only time I think it is really get an understanding of how much ground you have to cover.
When I went through the electoral list and so on, because I tend to get involved in those things because that's how I wouldn't get the knowledge. And I discovered that there are 411 streets in Digger Martin West.
What?
411. So we have done up our schedule now, and we will be walking those streets and meeting the people, letting them see me, getting to know who I am and what I stand for.
Right.
Also talking about the issues. Big Yard has a serious issue with respect to those same 126 steps.
Serious?
Yes, because remember, you have the retirees and the elderly who live at the top of those steps. And when they get sick, the ambulance cannot go up those steps.
Right.
The
So there was no
attendants.
access.
Correct. And they were promised a road. Everything was sorted out in terms of drawings.
When would they promise the road? How long they were promised that road?
Somewhere in the 9.5 years.
Oh, all right.
It is
Cool.
understood.
I thought it was before that.
No. It was alleged that monies had passed, payments were made, nothing was done.
Nothing
it is
was done.
alleged.
Okay.
Right? So, you know, when I become the Member of Parliament, that is something that I will be looking into, because it is unfair that a project was approved and everything, and nothing.
And nothing has
Correct.
happened.
Some of the steps as well currently need repairs.
Okay.
So it's not even safe for the elderly coming down those stairs
I try
on a
now.
day in the morning and in the evening, because a lot of them still work.
I try to grasp that 100 and something stairs.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I never walk it. But 100 and something stairs, right? Man, I just be panting when I go up 20 to about 100 and something.
Well, you see, as a child, my father used to make us walk to Maracas Beach. We walked from the Pillars to the beach.
Right.
Every single Sunday, rain or shine. So it's like a memory in my muscles.
Right.
So going up those steps, all I had to do was make sure and breathe properly, right? And one foot in front of the other.
In front of the other.
Correct. Until I got to the top.
What about some of the other issues? Like, I know down there's fishing village. I know the fishermen have always had little issues there that they have faced.
I understand that they had started doing the jetty, but it was never completed.
Okay.
Right? There's also water problems. I mean, there are three basic things a man needs: water, food, shelter. Water is a major issue there.
Okay.
I have a friend who lives in Lansmitter, and that friend of mine comes to my home to wash clothes. You know, and I said to myself, I mean, I know what it was like when living in Belmont as a child. And water goes, you have six
Belmont is a
children
real water problem too, boy.
in
Wash.
the house. You know, you have to wash, you have to cook and clean house. But the beauty with the house we were living on, Norfolk Street at the time, for some reason when water would go, the water would keep running down into our yard. So we always got water in the yard. So
in the yard,
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were able to fill buckets.
Right.
To flush toilets, you know, cook and so on. Because as I tell people, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. We grew up with two parents. My dad worked 2 jobs. My mother sold insurance. And with 6 children to feed, they worked very hard.
You know, a long time people had plenty of children, have I?
Yes. And today too.
But today too, not according to Farley Augustine.
Oh, really?
Farley is saying, just now Farley, not according to Farley. Director, you know that headline with Farley, boy, with the cost of living? Farley said cost of living is affecting the birth rate in Tobago.
Really? Okay.
It's not in the paper here, but it was online. They probably didn't make it in type in the paper. But I read that as well. So I think of that study, you know. Well, look at there. Farley said cost of living affecting Tobago's birth rate.
Wow.
Right? And you know, when they really check it out, because as you mentioned, it's 6 children, right?
6.
Like my grandparents had like 6 children too. Like everybody back in the day, like 6 and 7 children now. You understand? No? Man, when you walk in the grocery to make groceries now,
it's difficult.
I mean, the PM himself said, you know, we used to get for $200 again for 5 now, eh? Your grandparents, 11 children.
Yes.
Okay, go back inside. Your kind of family, just by seeing all, they might get somebody pregnant. Let me don't go. Yeah, 11 children. No. We don't even need to see you. Right. Yeah. So six
of us.
6 of you.
You know, and I remember days when for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it was potatoes.
Potatoes.
And eggs or beef.
Yeah.
So I understand what people experience.
Right.
You know?
You know about not
We
eating
used
the
to-
macaroni pie?
Correct.
You know about giving up the macaroni
We
pan.
used to walk to school because we were living in Belmont and Bishop Centenary College
Right.
was around the Savannah. So
Oh, yes,
we used
yes.
to walk to school
Yeah.
and walk back home. We weren't
Right.
picked up or dropped.
Yeah.
And again, it was exercise for us.
Yeah.
Right? So I understand. And then to the roads. Everywhere in Trinidad, that's a major issue.
Yeah.
Yesterday, going through St. James by Vidal Street, there is a wasser leak there, and the hole is deep. My front and back tire dropped.
I know where it is here, down to
Oh
the
my
bottom of
goodness,
Vidal
by the
Street here.
school and
Yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah,
cemetery.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That hole is there.
For
Let me
the
tell you something,
longest while.
That hole there for the longest while. They will come, they will do a repair to it, and in a couple weeks, it back there again.
Which should not be.
Nobody in fixing that problem proper at all. I think that's Keith Scotland constituency.
Really?
Vidal Street, yeah, that Port of
Well,
Spain South.
I got so angry, but I was on my way to some
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
appointment.
I know the hole you're talking about.
On my way back, I stopped and I did a video. And I said, listen, you all are talking about water, water, water. Here is a leak that has been running for how many months now?
Years, that's so.
Right?
Yes, I telling you.
But yet, you want to put in the papers that I must only take 5 minutes to bathe in the shower. And I'm going, does that make sense?
Yeah.
You have water wasting here, people not even getting water in their homes because the water is flowing into the drains, right? But what is WASA doing about it?
Yeah.
And it's not to say that reports were not made.
But that hole at the bottom of Vidal Street that John is talking about there, that there for years. I could tell, since I live in St. James that year, and I moved out of St. James in 2022. And that's 3 years. And I could tell you there long before that. I'm telling you. And nobody wants to fix the problem. Nobody's fixing the problem.
Well, even when they fix the problem, it's not being fixed. Because my dad always said, do your very best at all times.
Right.
Right? So you do a job once. Do it to the best so that you know you don't have to look back.
Correct.
It's done properly.
Correct.
Right? Another issue is jobs. What the men I meet, they say, Ma'am, we need jobs. We need to earn money to take care of our families.
Right.
Right? So that is something we're also going to look at because my philosophy is, if work is going on in a constituency, why are you bringing in
People from
the
outside
of the community when there are skilled laborers?
In the community?
In the community.
Use people in the community to build the community.
Right.
I've said that.
Now, if it is they don't have the skill, no problem. You have to bring the skilled people in to do the work. But once you have people in the community who can do the work, then
let them do the work.
Let them do the work.
When they build their own community, they have a pride in the community because they have a certain level of pride now.
Correct.
You understand? When
Correct.
you're a child and it's like you live in a house. And you know, every Christmas people like to paint their house, right? And clean up your house and things. When you paint your wall and your child come and park crayon on that, you would go mad. Right? Because why? Because you put in the work, you spend the money, and you paint the wall. And you paint the wall and the wall looking nice and clean, and the child come with a crayon or a pencil or a marker or something so, and dirty up the wall. You want to go mad. It's the same thing with the community. When you use people within the community to build the community.
That's right.
No.
That's right.
It's my father built that.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Respect that. That is Mr. So-and-so, and then put up that, you know. Don't play like all the thing in that, you know. That is how it has been.
Correct.
So, you know, so the people within the community, including the people that build it, they have a certain level of pride of the community they're living in. And I've been saying that for years. I mean, I don't even know. I fed up saying, you know, community development. We have a couple of minutes left.
The other major thing is,
Yeah.
which is very important, is the cleaning of the drains and rivers.
Drains. What about garbage collection? I
That
know
is
that's an
also,
issue down
that's
there
an
too,
issue
yeah.
as well. But April showers have started. May is coming. June is coming. We're going to be having the different storms and hurricanes coming.
Right.
We need to get those drains and rivers cleaned. You have trees growing in the rivers. You also have mounds of dirt in the rivers. I mean, come on. What is the borough doing about that?
Yeah.
One person put on my TikTok saying, oh, so why don't you go and clean the drains and the rivers? And I'm going, but how can I do that? I'm not the member
You're not
of
the MP.
parliament.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're not the, yeah.
You know? The other thing about discipline, there seems to be a lack of discipline as well in the homes. As a child, all holidays, my dad would say, I'm leaving here this morning. You see this living room? Scrubbing brush and a bucket with soap. And we used to have to scrub the flooring. And when he comes home, he takes a white kerchief and he will pass it on the floor
To make sure it's clean.
to make sure it's clean. So discipline is also important in any community.
In anything, yeah. Anything, any community, you know, anything you're doing, you must have discipline and respect.
That's right.
If you don't have
Oh,
discipline and
that's
respect,
definitely respect.
you know what I mean? The whole community going to just, you know, it's
Go
going to
into
go
chaos.
the wrong way.
It's going to be
you
chaos.
know?
The children as well. I saw some children playing football on a foundation of a house.
On the foundation of a house?
On the foundation
All right,
in
cool.
Bagatelle, right?
Somebody building a big house. Foundation.
And then there was a little girl who came up to me with a tennis ball in her hand. She says, I want to play lawn tennis.
So, I mean, they're interested in sports.
Exactly, but there's a sporting facility next door.
They need the sporting, yeah.
And they cannot get access to it.
Yeah.
So what are we really doing for our young people?
Yeah, and I've heard that. I've heard a lot of the communities, they have, you know, the ones that do have the little sporting facilities that they could access is a whole set of red tape. You had to go through to get access to it. And then the ones that are easily accessible, the maintenance of the grounds in a mess, the maintenance of it's just not being maintained. And you have young people who are interested. When a girl says she want to play tennis, I mean, look at that, tennis.
The thing is, once you have a playground in a community,
Children will play.
not just that, but if I get the businesses to sponsor the paint and to keep it looking pristine, you would be proud to know that you were part of getting that sporting facility looking as it is. I want people in years to come to be able to tell their children and grandchildren that was done by our MP Janice Lemond Creaky. I want them to be proud to point out to their friends who live outside of the constituency to say, you see, that woman, a woman of her word. Because one of the things I get all the time, they would say to me, I will give you my vote, but I only want one thing from you. And I will say, what's that? Do not forget us in Diego Martin West. Do not forget us. We have been forgotten for the last 9.5 years. Do not forget us. And I say to them, you can rest assured. I give you my word. I will work for you because you have put your trust in me as your MP, and I will honor and respect that trust. So,
all right.
April 28th, Election Day, it is your choice to make the decision. And I can reiterate again, PEP is under the UNC banner. So a vote for PEP is a vote for UNC. When we win, you win. The kids who have sat SEA just the other day, they're looking forward to getting a laptop, you know, in September.
Yeah.
Right? Because Mrs. Basessa says she will be giving out the laptops.
Okay. Well, I mean, she has said a lot of things on the platform, and you know, people are, you know, taking it in. Some people are asking, you know, well, where the money going to come for this? Where the money going to come for that? And I guess after April 28th, we're going to see exactly where Barry grow.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? But Janice Lemond Creaky, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Down in Diego Martin West there, going up against Hans and
Devines.
and Marsha Walker. Yeah,
Right.
as always say Riley, you know, Marsha Walker. Marsha, who has been on the show as well, you know, was part of the show for a little while too. She's been, you know, she made some appearances in the earlys and stuff. So I'm very familiar with Marsha as well. Hans is also a former employee here at Synergy TV and Boom Champions. So, I mean, it's a very close Diego Martin West vibration. But we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so
And
much.
I know that even whatever the result after the 28th, you will still continue your work as you usually have. And I look forward to having you back on my committee on Run, Stefan, Run. So,
of course.
In the spirit of eating breakfast, we are going to take a break. Stay tuned.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
When UNC wins, retirees win, because we will work together to decrease taxes on your retirement benefits and private pensions. When UNC wins, retirees win. They worked hard their whole life and paid tax their whole life, and when you retire, you're still paying tax. We will work to reduce that tax on your pensions and your retirement benefits.
When UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political advertisement.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secure parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji, 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
The biggest 5K in TNT takes place Sunday, May 25th at QRC. Start time 6 a.m. Run, step on, run. Breakfast inclusive. The highest payout of prize money for a 5K with a first prize of $5,000 and cash prizes up to 10th place. Lots of giveaway and medals for all participants. Registration is $200. Get registered now online at trinbagoevents.com. Call 345-3380 and 482-5531. Or visit Stefan Reese Production on Facebook for more info. All proceeds goes to the Autistic Society of TNT and the Couva Children's Crisis Center.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. With a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal, the fish combo, the fish sandwich combo, Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the natural products number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson Omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results at Open Minds. It's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
We know how it sounds. Another speech, another promise. It's too good to be true. You're right to feel that way, because for too long, we've been told to expect less, to accept less. But this time, it's different. The UNC is ready to invest in you, in education that excites, industries that inspire, and opportunity that lifts us all.
She said one of the things that they have to start doing in those communities is teaching young men like how to drive a forklift, things like that, how to handle certain types of equipment, things like that, because those are good paying jobs that it's a skill job, you know what I mean, and those jobs they pay well. So one mightn't have the academic skill set, but they could have the skill in driving a forklift, driving a heavy-duty vehicle, things like that. You know what I mean? And they could, because there are a lot of job opportunities available for those sectors. So that's not a bad idea at all. One of the things that they could look at, you know what I mean? I know people tend to focus on plumbing and carpentry and that kind of thing from back in the day, and but those type of jobs, those are good paying jobs. And a man could work for a decent salary, Now, before we go further, I do have some commitments. Fellas, Eden Heights. Yeah, man. So Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. And they also offer consultation services, including live blood analysis, child counseling, supplements, detox programs, sport injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, knee, shoulder, back pain, and more. You can visit them at any one of their 3 locations in Trin-City, Chaguanas, or Tobago. You can also give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You can also WhatsApp them on 4939-196, and you can email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. So make sure and check them out. That is Eden Heights. All right? And we also have JNP, Pest Control. Yeah, man. All right, so JNP Pest Control Limited, they are experts in all types of pest control, ranging from termites to rodents, ants, cockroaches, lawn pests, and much more. Armed with the latest techniques and technologies, including fumigation for drywood termites, JNP Pest Control's professionally trained staff are ready to tackle even the most difficult infestations. For a free inspection and quotation, contact them today at 61 to 65 Covine Road, Diego Martin, and you can also call their office at 227-0835 or 250-8397. Email them at jppestcontrol@hotmail.com and let them shield your home or business from pesky pest. All right, chef should know about that. Chef, you know the kind of pest that's getting in our kitchen. You know that. Oh gosh, oh gosh. And finally, Open Minds Education. Well, not finally. I have one more after this. It's a fundraiser. Imagine a school where your child can achieve academic success and discover new passions, all from the comfort of your home. At Open Minds Education, they offer high-quality online learning for preschool, primary, and high school students, covering the full academic syllabus to keep your child on track. But they don't stop there. With Open Minds, your child can develop skills in music, sign language, jiu-jitsu, gaming, PE, and even movies. And it's learning designed to inspire, engage, and empower. So give your child the gift of quality education in a safe, flexible environment that works for your family. And Open Minds Education, where education meets possibility. Enroll today at www.openminds.education or call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or 377-6635. And finally, I send this here, Pandemonium. Good morning to the fine folks from Pandemonium Steel Orchestra. Now, what they have going on there, that I told them I would plug them from now until the event, they have a back-to-school Easter Fiesta fundraiser. All right? Pandemonium, very famous band, lots of history there, coming out of Belmont. All right? The Belmont area. All right? Everybody in Belmont is supposed to know Pandemonium. So they got the back-to-school Easter Fiesta fundraiser. It takes place Saturday, the 26th of April. All right? From 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the kids are all-inclusive. And it's $100. It includes stationery items, hot dogs, drink, one free bouncy castle, and the Easter hunt entry. All right, snow cone, snacks, bouncy castle games, and much more for the children. Face painting, and you can call and order the kids' tickets. And you could do so. I'll give you a couple of the numbers: 736-5014. You can also call 364-2718. Or 465-4454. And you can also check them at the Pandemonium Panyard in Belmont. All right, so we want to give them that support in this fundraiser for the back to school, and that's the Easter Fiesta. All right, Chef, let me just bring in Chef. Well, this is the meal that Chef did today. Sweet potatoes, cassava. We had some fried plantains with some, what kind of shrimp it was? Tempura shrimp?
Yes.
All right, nice. So I'll be in a good mood today. My tempura will be good to go. It's tempura shrimp.
And some
all right?
salmon, yeah.
And we also had some salmon. God, but I love a good salmon, you know. So, Chef, you have a couple of courses starting on the 26th of April.
Yes.
Let's tell us a little bit about it
We
now.
have the Creative International Cuisine, which is 6 weeks. We have the Certificate in Culinary Arts, which is 12 weeks. And that Certificate in Culinary Arts prepare you to get into the industry and further. We also working on a diploma. Right now I'm going through the accreditation, different accreditation councils abroad. Yeah, abroad. We're looking at more UK. So we want to introduce, God's willing, in a couple of months time, the diploma in culinary arts. And we also have a cake decoration as well. I want to say to some of the young people out there, and to some of the corporate out there, we have a lot of young people who want to get involved and we want to empower them. But unfortunately, some of them cannot make the payment and all of you offer payment plan. So I try to give as much as I could absorb, but it's only so much I could absorb. So if you're out there and you really want to help and do a good service and help our youth to empower them, you could call me as a sponsor, as a part sponsor, because I try to absorb as much as I could. But there's only so much I can absorb as well. And then to some of the youths out there, who family members are calling me to sponsor you, and you're not making up your mind if you want to do it or not. So you see
Right.
there's a difference there, you know, but I encourage you all to sign up, whatever age you are, get involved. All our courses are investment, and we show you how to earn and be independent as well. Or if you want a job opportunity, it is there. But the main thing, we want to make you understand what it is to earn $1. Remember that. Sign up, Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy. There's a few
All right.
spaces remaining.
Nice, man. So you all sign up today, get in with Chef, and start that today,
we
man.
should
Start
have
that
put
process
in
today,
and make
man.
$1, man. You know how
Great opportunity.
We have students who, during the courses, get job opportunities already, and some of them open their little kitchen business at home while they're doing the course because they get inspired. We show them.
Yeah.
We show them what to do.
You know, just as we go to the break, we got to take our final break and then we come back with the Buddhists and close. But you saw the headline where the Alsing said he was bullied at St. Mary's?
Really?
Yes, boy.
Wow.
That was in the paper a couple of days ago. The Alsing said, I was bullied. If I say what I want to say, they go take me off of TV, eh? But, listen, I thought St. Mary's was like the prestige school boy where all the good boys went.
Right.
But the about that thing apart St. Mary's we hear now. All of a sudden you heard all the old St. Mary's stories. All who get bullied, all who get beat up, all who get this, all who get... Where we go here next, boy? Anyhow, I'm going to leave this alone, you know. You know what I mean? It's interesting, you know. Let me leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Let me take my break, eh?
Yeah.
Let me take my break, come back with my birthdays, and we have a special death announcement of Hillview Boys.
Mr. Gajada boy.
Yeah, one of the teachers at Hillview Boys passed away. All right, and you know Hillview Boys, I'm a people too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's have the all-inclusive every year for the carnival and thing. There's the thing, you know, there's have a little, I don't know if you have any little barbecue mid-year or whatever the case might be, but they always do the little fundraisers. They invite me, and I understand that they lost somebody of great significance to the school. So we're going to take our final break. When we come back, we got some birthdays to go through, and that particular death announcement of a former Hillview Boys teacher. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
I retired in 2002. When I retired, my pension was $1,000 from NIS. When Mr. Bissessa came into power in 2010, my pension rose to $3,000. Now I'm hearing PNM say, if you have money saved, they could take away your pension. I can't wait to vote UNC again. When UNC wins, senior citizens like myself win.
That was a paid political advertisement.
The St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2025 on May 6th. Pure Jazz featuring Mateo Mancuso. On May 8th, Grammy-nominated Jasmine Hahn.
I remember you.
On May 7th, Kingdom Night, Maverick City Music. Gospel powerhouse Tasha Cobbs Leonard. On May 9th, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer unite. Young Brother, Patrice Roberts, Ricky T, The Story. On May 10th, the world unite for World Beats. Nigeria's Ruga. Joe Duet Feely. Summer Walker. The ultimate celebration on May 11th. Ronald Boo Hinkson. John Legend's soulful voice. Dance under the stars to Earth, Wind and Fire's hits. Purchase tickets at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
Brace yourself for the 3rd edition of Jazz and Wine, a soulful musical experience that is more than jazz. On Sunday, April 27th from 4 p.m., featuring the pianist known for his dynamic stage presence and passion, Dane Goulston and his live band. master saxophonist Pedro Lazama, captivating violinist Andre Donowa, the powerhouse vocals of Paula Salandi Green, Kevin Humphrey, and local recording artist Nisa. Also center stage, the dynamic musical ensemble Freetown Collective. This event is definitely more than jazz, creating unforgettable memories. Sunday, April 27th at the enchanting Outdoor Garden Theater, Queens Hall, from 4 p.m. Tickets available at Java Nation, Queens Park East, and online at islandetickets.com or call 737-2373 to arrange delivery. Jazz and wine. Miss it? No way.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Hey, it's me, Nigel Frame Fabian. Long time no see. I am inviting you to buy a Presentation College San Fernando 3-car raffle ticket. Your contribution will go a long way.
Presentation College San Fernando's 3-car raffle.
What's our blessing?
The deadline for ticket purchase is Wednesday, 16th April. Tickets are only $100, and with each chance, you get a shot at cruising in luxury. 3 brand new MG motor cars, courtesy Massey Motors, up for grabs. Get your tickets now at islandetickets.com. Teachers, pupils, parents, alumni members. Also, Dominican Bookstore in St. Finbar's, Bobby's Bar Curep, Mirage, Westside Arima, JTA Supermarkets nationwide, Christina Shoes nationwide, Bellini Drugs, Ateliers by the Bar, 519C3 Mall, Sion's Royal Road, Ramsing Sports Cuba and Chaguanas, Sona Jewelers, Chaguanas and Pinal, all Extra Foods, all Cost Cutter Supermarkets, all Police Credit Union branches, in Accessorima and Port of Spain, Disco Mart Tunapuna, Jumbo Foods Barataria, all Kenny Sports Stores, Legends Bar Point Forte, Crosby St. James, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Cinnamon Drug Sagre Grande, WAC Radio, Mart's Liquor Palace, Ego Martin Main Road, Southern Food Basket, Coffee Street, San Fernando. The deadline for ticket purchase is Wednesday, 16th April.
For more info, call 752-9758 or 652-2311.
All funds in aid of school upgrade. Presentation College San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
We know how it sounds. Another speech, another promise. It's too good to be true. You're right to feel that way, because for too long, we've been told to expect less, to accept less. But this time, it's different. The UNC is ready to invest in you, in education that excites, industries that inspire, and opportunity that lifts us all. It's not a dream, it's a plan. On April 28th, vote UNC, because when UNC wins, everybody wins.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Alta's Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
All right, so we're back, people. We got some birthdays to get to before we say goodbye for the long weekend. It is Easter weekend. I know a lot of people planning their trips and a lot of children on vacation and looking forward to this weekend coming here. School starts back on Tuesday, or they have a week?
No, I think they have a week again, man.
They have a week again after the weekend?
I think they start back on the 29th.
Yeah, because it would be cruel.
Yes.
Yeah, because they had a bypass election day.
Yes.
So they get an extra day.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, boy, if children could have voted. If children could have voted.
Correct.
All right, so I'll tell you what, immediately following the repeat of this program, Look out for the Christian Union Church. They got that powerful word. Pastor Dave donation will be on the inside, and along with others, and they're going to give you a tremendous service immediately following the repeat of this program. So, we got to say happy birthday going out to David Ragunanan, coming out from his wife Thelma, his children Tishera, Tyron, Terry, and Camille, grandkids Tariq, Tyrus, Terrace, and Celine, and Toffee. Yeah, boy. There's some tongue twisters there, boy. Tyrone and Terry and Tyrus and Terrace. All right, so happy birthday to you, my brother. Enjoy your day. Birthday wishes. This is belated birthday wishes going out to Sherry Krishna. All right, Sherry Krishna, wishing you many more to come. Don't worry, you're not getting older, you're getting younger, and we hope you have an amazing day. From your husband Navindra and daughters Navita, Shivani, and Priya. Well, listen, I know you want to win there, husband, but hubby, I don't know, boy. I doing some exercise these days. I know I getting older. I don't know about the wife, but I don't know about your wife, but I know I getting older. All right, I know. June coming, and I gonna be 48, my brother, and my knees will be buckling, everything. My legs gonna be paining, everything. Pleasant good morning, best wishes and happy birthday to Samir Mohammed, wishing all his success in health, education, career, and all his ambitions. He's celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow on the 18th. All right, so he's celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Lots of love coming from Mommy Sundri, brothers, sister, cousins, the entire family circle, Trinbago Young Stars family, and Dad, Chef Shiraz. Oh, that's the youngest son? Oh, that the baby in the bunch? That the favorite? Hard luck, Lorenzo. The youngest is always favored, my boy. All right, Lorenzo boy in the same boat with me. Wishing Ma, Miss Muni Ramrup of, oh God, all I want to get the woman whole address, Capriata Road, Upper Santa Cruz. At least all I can give the number. A happy, blessed 90th birthday. She celebrates it tomorrow, the 18th of April. Greetings are coming from 10 children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren. Oh, sorry, great-great-grandchild. All right? Friday's a holiday and you wouldn't have a program. Oh, well, right. Nice. You get it on Thursday, a little frightened. All right, Judy Ramnath, her daughter sends the email. So, happy birthday to you, Muni. All right, enjoy your day, darling. Oh, God, boy, 90, you know, boy. You know, I don't know, you know, boy. Wait, there's all them birthday? All right, we have a death announcement. This is the one I told you all about. So, thoughts and prayers to the family, friends, and Hillview College community. And it is with profound sadness that we express our condolences on the passing of Mr. Raul Gajada, a revered physical education teacher and a beloved member of the Hillview family. Mr. Gajada was not only an exceptional educator, but also a guiding light to countless students. His unwavering passion, commitment, infectious sense of humor, and energy turned everyday lessons into lasting life experiences. As a mentor, motivator, and role model, he instilled values of strength, discipline, and camaraderie that will resonate throughout generations of Hillview men and women. We grieve this tremendous loss alongside his family, friends, colleagues, and everyone fortunate enough to have known him. Together we may find solace in cherished memories, allowing his spirit to continue inspiring us both on and off the field. May he find eternal rest and peace. All right, so that goes out to the Hillview community and the family and the friends of Mr. Gajada. May he rest in peace. Woo, all right. Happy 55th birthday, Mom. Brita Sybil Solomon. All right. Celebrating a birthday on Sunday, the 20th of April. That is, you know the 20th and the 40th. Anyhow. On your special day, we all come together. Your husband, Kenny Solomon, your daughter-in-law, Jenna and Rhea Solomon, your two amazing sons, Rayad and Riza, and the newest member of our family, Raya Solomon, to shower you with love, gratitude, and our warmest wishes. You've been the heart of the family, a source of endless love, strength, and inspiration. We are so blessed to have you, and today we celebrate you, your kindness, your laughter, and the light you bring into all of our lives. All right? So that is happy birthday going out to Brita Sybil Solomon. All right, we're going again. I have a few more, boy. Oh, there's 13 now. Happy 5th birthday to Nylan Somar Singh from your loving parents, Carleen and Colin, sisters Naomi and Nyla. Oh, that one was short. I'm now feeling like we'll get through fast. Some of them may be long. All right, good day to whom it may concern. I would like if you wish my husband, Zaid Chetlal, a happy 52nd birthday. He celebrates it today. This coming from his loving wife Sharon and his 2 sons Zahir and Yasir, and we all hope he's blessed with many more. All right, and this is him and his wife. All right, nice man. Happy birthday to you, my brother. Let me see. We're going again. Happy 10th birthday going out to Khaleesi Aguilera, coming on from your entire family. Easy, Khaleesi. Nice, that nice name, boy, Khaleesi. Yeah. This is another one here. This one is a Friday. All right, 8 years old. We're celebrating the birthday of an 8-year-old. Happy birthday going out to Ryan Ramcharan. Or Rian Ramcharan. She's celebrating her birthday tomorrow. A student of El Dorado South Hindu School. All right, and her grandmother, the grandparents are avid fans of Breaking Dawn. All right, and there's a picture here with her, was that a moose? That's a big moose, boy. Anyway, happy birthday going out to you there. All right, she's going to be 8. All right, tomorrow. Nice. Seen some names here, you know. Somebody asked me the other day, if you had a son, what would you name him? I say Arthur. But you're a real old man, boy. What's wrong with Arthur? Anyhow, please wish my son, Brent John, whose birthday is today, wishing him a happy birthday from the entire family. May the Creator continue to bless him abundantly and grant him many, many more birthdays. All right, coming on from Zafira. Yeah, what's wrong with Arthur? Well, Chef, you want to hear me, you know, Chef name me Children Lorenzo and all kind of thing. Chef fancy, you know. Happy birthday to Aidan Titra. I hope I get that last name right. We hope you have a truly amazing and wonderful day today. We are also blessed to have you in our lives. Continue to make us proud with everything you do. We are always cheering you on, coming from your wife, mom, sister, dad, and in-laws. And they want you to know they love you very, very much. So, Aidan, happy birthday to you. Nice, man. And I think we're on the last one. Finally, happy 63rd birthday to our loving wife. She celebrated it yesterday, the 16th of April, wishing her many more years of love, health, and happiness, coming from her husband, Kishore, her children, Devika, Naren, Ravin, and Pinky. 9 grandchildren and 1 great-grand, and they all love her very much. So we're way behind time. We've got to wrap things up. We've got to say goodbye. We'll be back on Tuesday. Chef, I want to thank you for the delicious breakfast. No problem. I want to thank Janice Lemon-Criqui, the candidate for Diego Martin West, for coming in this morning. And yeah, look out for her in your constituency, as she will be walking more than 126 steps. Come. Come before you go. All right, she had breakfast this morning. She get a taste, Chef Ann. You never know. She might put Chef in her truck and feed everybody in the community. Now, I'm going to put you in that position. Anyway, all right, so we out for today. We will be back on Tuesday, people. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the Easter weekend. Have a great one. We gone. Chef Delicious.
Thanks, man.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.